Good evening and welcome to Goals at Griffith. I am Jayden.
And I'm Sebastien. And tonight we're bringing you Griffith Film School's coverage of Round 7 of Griffith University's Social Sports 5-a-side soccer competition, live from the Nathan Campus Multisport Complex. But first, we would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we are recording today, the Yagara and the Turrbal people. And we'd like to pay our respects to elders past and present.
Well, first up tonight for Game 1, we have Aston Villa 2 versus the C team. It is round 7 in the comp, and things are starting to look serious for the teams in the comp. For our dedicated viewers, you'll recognise Aston Villa 2 and C team from one of our first broadcasts, where C team came out on top 8-1. So it'll be interesting to see if Aston Villa 2 has made any improvements. But until then, Sebastien, talk us through what the league table looks like for this week.
Yeah, of course. Here it is. We've got C team in first, Aston Villa 2 in fourth. Aston Villa 2 have 2 wins, 4 losses. C team have 5 wins and 1 loss. So it is the clash of the Titans here, David versus Goliath, which should be quite an interesting thing to see. So I'm very interested. Aston Villa 2, they do have a bit of a history of some famous comebacks in the past.
The generational lock-in.
And C team, you know, named after the C of Cristiano Ronaldo. But yeah, it should be pretty good to see.
Well, let's cut back to our reporter now, who's currently live.
Thank you, Jayden. Thank you, Sebastien. As you can see, it's a beautiful night so far down here at the Nathan Multisports Complex. And the teams are out here getting ready. As you know, we have Aston Villa 2 and Side Team. They actually played each other back in the second broadcast. And yeah, their Side Team went up 8-1. Side Team having a strong chemistry. They've been playing together for upwards of 6 years. So strongest team chemistry in the comp. Aston Villa 2 though, they're ready to make their comeback. Their team strategy for this week to be defense, 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 to allow room for their strike player to create opportunities to win them the game. I'm keen to see how this all goes. So I hope you guys are ready to sit back and enjoy the game. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you very much, John. And now we're going to be locking in, and good night and good luck is what the team's going to be saying to each other as they launch into this first game of today's broadcast. It's going to be amazing to see. The ref should be calling players onto the field very, very shortly. But until then, we'll be up to some shenanigans here as we usually are in the studio. And if you have any questions as well, pop them in the chat.
Yes, we'll be able to read them and talk to them. So
Yes. And if you were... let's fast forward. Let's say Aston Villa 2 were a couple of goals down and they're, you know, struggling. What's something that you would say to motivate that team?
Well, I would say that everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you're like bleeding out on the battlefield.
Ah, I see. So it's saying that winning, you have to give up everything to win.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I'm always like thinking about the medieval times, you know, kind of soccer in the medieval, just trying to...
Yeah.
Because there's some similarities, I feel, you know, that people don't pick up.
Absolutely. It's the sort of, like, if you go to the Colosseum and you see the stadium there, it's really not many changes from stadiums in the modern day to then. So it really is the clash of the Titans, and when we don't have, you know, a sort of war that we can all cheer on for, this side's going to beat this side. It's the my team versus yours. And that's why live sport is so successful, because it's the story behind live sport. You know, it's like story is the backbone of televised sport. So
you've said
that's the case. I'm an actor for a reason, you know?
Exactly. Oh, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Should be good.
Just warming up here, I believe.
Got a different ball this week. I think it's a bit bluer than normal. We had an orange one last week.
Yeah, the high vis, wasn't it?
The high vis.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just their warm-up ball, I see.
Oh, they've got a different ball.
Yeah, because each team, because you've got the match ball, but then to do warm-up drills like they're doing here, you know, you bring in your own ball. Like I had one from the 2022 World Cup that I used to, you know, have a little kick around before the game starts.
Is that so? Like, what, the other team doesn't sabotage your ball, or what's the?
It's more just because you know, you see both teams kind of warming up here. It's a case of that if one team's using the ball, then you can't use it. You know, so you know, if you have your own ball, if you're doing your own like open the gate, close the gate, warm up, so you want to do like a sort of, you know, dribble here and there, then you got to bring your own ball.
True.
Sometimes, you know. But yeah, it should be underway pretty soon. It seems that Yeah, I think it's got a nice blue kit here. I think that's C team, I believe. We'll see soon when the scoreboard comes up, and Aston Villa 2 are in red there. But should be an interesting comp.
I believe one of the teams is waiting for a player.
Ah, right.
So
yes.
Then they'll be able to start.
That's the joy of seeing this live, is there's no convenient cuts, and you see it warts and all, which is always fun.
So, does that count towards the time, like for the whole game, because they're waiting on someone, or does it still?
Potentially. I know that when I was playing, teams are called at, like, for example, 7:30, or you're called at 8. So if that team member wasn't to show up, so it's just gone about 6:03 right now.
Right.
That if it's about a 45-minute game roughly, that if that they do have that time slot that they need to kind of clock through, so it'll either be the half time will be shorter, or they'll shorten the ends of both of the halves.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, because the show must go on, like they say in the theatre.
The theatre.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Indubitably. But yeah, so, and if you're just joining us now, my name's Sebastien, and this is...
Jayden.
Happy Jay.
Happy and sad Sebastien. As someone said in the comments last week.
Those comments were sad in themselves.
Yeah.
Those comments are very sad. But yeah, we really love hearing from people in the comments. So if you do have anything that you'd like to say, or chime in with any questions for us, that could be good, because because my soldiers don't buckle or yield. When faced with the cruelty of this world, we are not going to buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of the questions in the chat. If I had to say that in your kind of medieval context, taking a leaf out of your book there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We actually do have a question here. Can SS show some cool ball skills with the ball on a stand?
Oh, I want to see some ball skills.
On this?
On this. I might slip over, honestly, because it might not look it, but this grass is very slippery.
Yes, it's not real grass.
It is not real grass. It'd be cool if they actually grew real
grass
put it on the
set.
And put it on the set. That, that's a note for the production budget of next time. So if anyone wants to donate a small fortune to Goals at Griffith, then we can make that happen. But until then, we've got the fake grass. But is anything actually fake? Everything is a construct.
That's it. Wake up.
Wake up. Exactly.
We got another question. How long do they wait before calling a forfeit or 5 foot hee?
Ooh, that's a very good question. I think it's down to the discretion of the referee. So that if the player, for example, has said, "Oh yes, I'm going to be here in like a couple of minutes," then they'll hold potentially. But if they haven't heard from the player who's not there, then they'll have to make a call as to whether the team forfeits. But usually you'd only forfeit, like we were in the mixed comp, if you'd have no girls on your team, for example, then you would have to forfeit. But if you're only down a player, you just have to make the decision to start the game with 4 versus 5 and risk going down a couple of goals early. But, swings and roundabouts.
I believe they're waiting on a ref now, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. Well, that is a very important part of the game.
Oh, yeah, no, truly.
Official eye to, count the victory is a victory, the loss is a loss.
Given the red cards out, like we saw, I believe it was last week.
Yeah, it was last week. There was a very controversial red card. And watching that footage back, I can't fathom what that red card was for. It seemed to be a comment that we wouldn't have heard, because in the professional game I know that a lot of players get away with stuff like covering their mouth with their shirt and they say something, and which is a little bit dodgy. Oh, here we go. I think this is our ref here in the classic black and white stripes, often seen if you go shopping at Foot Locker. You'll see all of the attendants following you around the store, asking if you need anything, dressed like that. And I don't know if it's just me, but I always felt when I would shop in Foot Locker that I feel very like I am being followed around.
I get that.
They don't leave you to just shop.
No.
If I'm at a shop I want to just kind of look around in my own time. Not someone breathing down my neck.
Yeah, they're pretty volatile.
Pretty volatile. You know, you need to, you know, jump over some buildings almost to, you know, try and get away from
them,
the
before night comes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a good finish there.
Mm.
Got their designated keeper, and they've even got the keeper in a different kit, just like they do in the real game. All the players will be in their own kit, and the goalkeeper kit will be a slightly different colour, which is pretty cool from C Team there in the blue. Sky blue versus red.
We got some info on C Team.
Yes.
Their rules is to follow the ball and kick into the goal, I believe.
Ah, very.
Yeah, very straightforward. They've been playing for a fair few years with each other, though, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, we had a cool little pan there that was very The Office
dramatic.
when someone says something and does a
bam,
dramatic
right
pan
in.
in. But yeah, we got Aston Villa 2, not to be crossed off the list in any way, shape or form. Got someone in the Argentina shirt there. That's the World Cup Argentina kit. I have that kit. It's a very cool kit. Yeah. Because in Brisbane, you know, they've got a couple of different versions of shirts. You have the player version, which is like too much money, but it's the exact shirt the players wear out on the pitch versus like a replica shirt. But the replica shirt is very difficult to wear in Brisbane because it's too hot and it's made of polyester, so it doesn't breathe and you stink it out immediately. But the player version is great to wear. But it's really cool. The Argentina kit, they've got the stars, the amount of times they've won the World Cup, and in each of the stars on the player version, you have in like a holographic little font the year they won it, which is really cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really cool.
Awesome.
So I believe Argentina is now 3 times that they have won it. Last time in 2022, and of course the 2026 World Cup coming up, which is in the US, Canada and Mexico, which should be amazing. So, and for viewers in Australia as well, because it's in the US, there are quite a number of games that aren't at stupidly late times, like you don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. There are a couple of games that are at like 11 a.m, even midday.
True.
So go and watch it, seriously. Like the World Cup is always something that comes around every 4 years, and it's something that's not to be missed. So, and I think the narrative this time is this could be Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup. You know, he's I think approaching his 40s, if not already 40. So you know, he's in the dying embers of his career, the dying light of his career almost, you could say. So will Portugal win the World Cup so he can equal Messi, because you know Messi won it in 2022. What are they going to do? Like, will it be Cristiano going out early? Because there's more teams than there's ever been. There's like there's 48 teams, I believe, in that World Cup. But yeah, I really encourage Australians to get involved, because it is such a, you know, kind of slept-on sport here in Australia. Everyone's, you know, much more about rugby league in the AFL, mate. I really encourage people to watch it, because, you know, it is the beautiful game. It is. Yeah. And things happen in the World Cup. Like, I was watching live when Saudi Arabia beat the eventual winners, Argentina, like I think it was 2-1 or 2-0, and that was live, and that game was amazing to watch. And you know, we've had Australian legends like Tim Cahill come out in the World Cup and put on amazing performances against the Netherlands, for example. But you really see legends made, like even just to name a few players, like even James Rodriguez, the Colombian international in the 2014 World Cup, scoring an absolute worldie. You've got it's players really pulling out all the stops to either achieve greatness or not. And like, you know, Kylian Mbappe, of course, in the 2018 World Cup, scoring as the youngest teenager since Pele to come out and win the World Cup. I think it, you know, in the very, very young age back then, the World Cup in Russia, which hasn't aged so well. But yeah, it's really, because the World Cup's only about a month and a bit away. But watch it, seriously. Like, it's gonna be a good tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair. I didn't have like any idea what you were saying for like half that time.
That's so fair. That's so fair.
It's all soccer speak
Hopefully
to me.
some viewers at home can.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. No, other people will. I just have no idea what's going on.
No, that's so fine. It's the sort of thing that I can consider it my sport. So
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah,
fanatical in following.
Yeah, because you've played. What is it? You've played five-a-side, haven't you?
Yes,
Played in
yeah.
this.
I've played in this comp in the mixed div. I've won this comp. I've got the photo on my phone.
Oh.
Here is my background of me with the medal there.
Wait, which one are you?
I'm the middle one. My hair is really long.
What?
I know, it's so long. I know. It
doesn't look like you at all.
I know, it's disgusting because I was growing it out for a short film that's now a feature, but I was like playing like a warrior, so my hair had to be really long.
Wow.
So I look back at photos from roughly 2024 back.
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
2024 to 2022 was a bad hair day every day.
Dude, you look like that guy from Lord of the Rings. What's his? I don't know his name.
Oh, really? Aragon is his name?
Yeah, it's like the elf. The one with like.
Oh, Legolas.
I don't know. He has like that white hair, long hair.
Yeah,
like
Legolas.
Noble.
Yeah, Legolas.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the Orlando Bloom role, I believe. Yeah, no way. That's so funny.
That's crazy.
Look, I'm never hopefully not gonna go bald. But yeah, I've got haircuts just to thin out my hair because it's so thick.
Yeah. That's fair.
But yeah.
I believe the ref's still stuck in traffic.
The ref's still stuck in traffic. But
Yes.
look, you're gonna hear us waffling on about the World Cup. And if you have any questions as well, like I'd love to know in the chat.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Like for me, I think it's either I think Spain have a really good chance. I'd love to see an African nation win it, like either Morocco or someone like that. Yeah. Oh, we've got the ref.
Oh, he's holding a soccer ball. So I thought that was like the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a globe.
Well, they do call it the World Cup, and they've got the the hands holding up the globe,
That's
but it's
it,
also
that's
a
it.
ball. So, because Louis Vuitton built this like amazing like piece of like custom luggage that the World Cup trophy came out of.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Jeez.
it's the most watched sporting event in the world, like 3 billion average viewers or something. But we've got someone in their Argentina kit there, and I don't know anyone with that. I think Litz it was on the back, number 43. So I think that's this player's name, which is kind of cool. So play gets underway. Thank you for being patient, everyone. And they take it back to the keeper. We've got a bit of a throw there, but it's an early mistake.
Not even a minute.
Aston Villa 2, 16 seconds on the clock. The keeper fumbles it, trying to get it to one of their defenders, but the C team player pounces like a volatile and an unsuspecting human in dying light to really ravage Aston Villa 2 flesh early on in the game.
Couldn't have said it better myself, man.
Can Aston Villa 2 recover here, or is that going to be sort of foreshadowing the rest of the game? Got the keeper here. So goalkeeper distribution is such a huge part of the game that teams can really fall down on. Like I know when I'm playing FC 26, I enjoy attacking, but I always accidentally pass it to the defender, and then it's because the goalkeeper distribution really is something. It's a great shot there. Just
trying to go for the
bouncing
camera.
off the bar there. Yeah, going for the expensive Griffith Film School equipment. We need to have a word with the players as to not damage any of the equipment.
Yeah. Which goal are you going for, man?
Yeah, exactly. Little pass there. Can Aston Villa 2 recover, or is this going to be a wound that... Oh, nearly a goal there, but the keeper... Cat-like reflexes. Will it be some halal ball from C team here, or will it be haram ball? And for viewers who may not know what haram ball and halal ball is, haram ball is a type of football that Arsenal play. That is...
this is real?
Yes, it's kind of designed to frustrate the opponent. So it's you score from set pieces like corners, free kicks, and it's the results of the game usually like 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. It's very boring. It's very boring football to watch.
Yeah.
Whereas halal ball, on the other hand, is extremely exciting, fast-paced, So, for example, there was a Champions League game with PSG and Bayern Munich that was 5-4, that was people watched and said was one of the best games they've ever seen.
Wow, okay.
So that's halal ball.
So you don't like was it the Haran ball?
Haram ball with an M.
Haram
ball, not Haran, the city of Dying Light. No, Haram ball.
Okay.
So played by Atletico Madrid, played by Arsenal, all those sorts of players. So
yeah.
Hopefully we'll have some halal ball here.
Yes.
So we had a goal in the first 16 seconds here.
That's like a world record for this.
I know, that's a
crazy.
pretty quick. I think I'm not sure the fastest goal ever, but it would be pretty close. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's in the first 5 seconds in a professional game.
Oh wow, that would be ridiculous. They'll just kill the mood, I feel, for the other players.
Yeah,
Scoring a
look,
goal so
because
early.
you know the players, they're at risk. You know, if they're not fully generationally locked in, then
Yeah.
they can start the game and have one eye open, one eye closed,
That's
and
it.
concede very early.
Yeah, people are commenting how well Aston Villa 2 are doing right now. You know?
Yeah. We've got some, a big Aston Villa 2 fan base.
Yes, it's good to see.
And I'll just mention as well as a fun little fact, Tottenham Hotspur, the team that I go for, just beat the real Aston Villa in real life in the Premier League to hopefully secure being in the Premier League next season. So we hopefully won't get relegated, but
Nice.
it's a bit too early to tell.
Yes.
What can they do here? Steaming forward, a burst of pace, but a hip and shoulder from the defender there regains possession. Skipping past the defender. Oh, that was an amazing goal. That was very reminiscent of Wayne Rooney there, where burning down the pitch, regaining possession, flipping the ball back. So Wayne Rooney did something very similar for DC United, where he steamed back, stopped a certain goal and done a beautiful pass for someone to tap it. But this player's done even better. But they've just... unfortunately, Aston Villa 2 have just let the lead slip away. But the Aston Villa 2 player there, that was phenomenal, really, from the last goal.
Oh, no.
So C team scored just then.
Oh, true. Okay,
so the scoreboard should be 2-1 C team. But, the goal from... the Aston Villa 2 player there was phenomenal, it really was. Doing a nice hip and shoulder, regaining possession, beating the defender and powering into the bottom left. It was just a brilliant finish. That's the sort of thing you see in the World Cup, finishes like that, where you have players who you previously have not known before from the nations that are kind of slept on, like if you're not from France, Germany, Brazil, England. If a smaller nation really goes the distance, then these players can become world-class talent overnight. Like, you get discovered, like, for example, Enzo Fernandez, the Argentinian midfielder, plays for Chelsea. He was playing in Portugal for Benfica, and they won the World Cup, and he was sold to Chelsea for £120 million.
No, are you
fully,
serious?
Yeah, fully.
What?
So that's the case, so that if you have someone putting up a performance like that on the world stage, then all the big clubs come calling, and your wage turns from like £10,000 a week to £300,000 a week, like that.
That is actually insane.
Yeah, fully.
No.
So that's why the World Cup is so huge. It is really the world's game.
I gotta be in the World Cup now.
You need to tune in. Australia have a really cool kit this tournament. Like our shirt is really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I got some word for the number 1 on Aston Villa 2.
Yes.
She's played for the Brisbane Lions, I believe.
Oh wow, like the AFL team. Or is it the Brisbane Lions or the Brisbane Roar? Is the Brisbane Roar is the...
I believe it's Lions. The Brisbane Lions, yeah.
Yeah, so the AFL
I believe so,
team, the Brisbane Lions. Yeah, very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's a neat thing to know.
Little fact.
Yeah.
And then just wide that shot there. So we've had 3 early goals here, barely 7 minutes in.
Yeah, I know.
Some fancy footwork there from the C team defender. Passing forward. So we saw that little bit of individual brilliance from...
Close.
Got some individual brilliance there from the Aston Villa 2 player to kind of regain a result. But C team Luke the overall better team thus far. But Aston Villa 2 are a dark horse in this comp. They really are not to be underestimated, as the fans in the comment section can testify to.
That's exactly right.
And Aston Villa 2, you know, some fallen soldiers at this point.
There is.
What would you tell them to keep going on the battlefield?
Look, I would tell them that their lives, you know, their lives would have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them. So, you know, if something happens to them, we, the commentators, you know, we can keep telling their story. You know, it will go on.
Yeah.
So, like, say that guy that got the red card last week, his story will go on, even if we don't see him for a couple of weeks.
We're going to see him for a couple of weeks. I love that. Yeah, that it is. Football is not only played on the pitch, but played in our minds.
That's exactly right. The mind games.
The mind games, and it's even in the minds of the audience. Like I know that I've had feedback of people watching these games on this live stream going that this quality of football is amazing, and like that more people need to be watching it. So
I know.
Yeah, it really is a gift. Like, you know, we are live and free on YouTube, so don't click away. You'll see some good stuff. We've got some rolling subs here.
Oh, yes.
We've got the good old rolling subs, fresh legs. Running around for 45 minutes can be tough on anyone, unless you're Sporticus.
Yeah, Sporticus from, what's that?
Lazy Town.
Lazy Town.
Lazy Town. I've seen people doing the Sporticus push-up challenge.
You're kidding.
Because he was an Olympic gymnast.
That checks out.
That guy,
checks out.
Olympic level gymnast who was generally wanted kids to be fitter and was like, yeah, made this show. But Vale, Robbie Rotten.
That's his name?
Or the villain in that show.
Oh, the weird #1 guy.
Yeah, he passed away, I believe, not too long ago. So yeah.
Oh, damn.
Vale, that actor. But yeah, Sporticus is still alive and well. So.
Huh.
Good on him.
Was that a? Wait,
was that a guy? No, I think that was a bit of a misinput. I don't think that's a goal.
Misinput. All right.
So goalkeeper distribution is such a huge thing in this
Yes,
comp.
yeah.
So can they do an incisive pass to cleave open the opposition attack, to expose a wound and pounce like a predator on any opportunity that they're given? Charging forward, but the defender sticks a foot in, and sort of an unforced error, really.
Oh, we've got people saying Aston Villa 2 for the win.
Aston Villa 2 for the win. Aston Villa 2 aren't to be counted out, aren't to be a fallen soldier.
No, they can still pick themselves up.
They can pick themselves up.
They can still rage.
They can rage just like the famous poem that was in Interstellar. You know, they can rage against the dying of the light.
Oh, that was beautiful.
It's a beautiful film, anyone who hasn't seen it.
Absolutely amazing. You've got to go watch it, guys.
Absolutely.
Really ties into soccer as well. When you think
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's a good ball from the keeper there, but being shut down on the wing, unable to get through there. Resetting the ball.
Is that what you're talking about? That goalkeeper distribution, or?
Yeah, it's more the thing of like now, where the keeper needs to make a decision of who they're going to pass the ball to initiate the attack.
Okay.
So their first goal that Aston Villa 2 conceded was a goalkeeper distribution error, passing it to the opposition attacker instead of the defender, because you make a decision to pass it to one of your defenders, but then the attacker reads that and can intercept it and
True, okay, yeah.
So that's why goalkeeper distribution is such a huge part of the game. Oh, a little nutmeg there on the Argentinian shirt wearer there, number 43. And now! A bit of a through ball there onto the attacker, but a nice hip and shoulder from, I believe, the player with that individual brilliance in the first Aston Villa 2 goal. So we clearly got some skill on the pitch today. Like the keeper for C team looks pretty solid. Yeah. We've got that player for Aston Villa 2. A little bit of a miscontrol there to give the ball away cheaply. So here we'll see some goalkeeper distribution. So one thing that was really that we used in our championship winning side.
Yes.
To not sound too pretentious, our championship winning side, we used our keeper as an offensive weapon to initiate attacks by bouncing the ball off the wall, past the defender, to then I was through on goal and could slot one away. You know, it's really is using the keeper as another player in the field. I've noticed in this comp is a huge thing to really increase the numerical advantage.
Nice. Wow. Okay.
Good save there from the keeper, making up for the error a bit earlier. Just into the side netting there for number 3. And the ref there, sorry, just saying that there's some subs to be done.
Right. If I was a goalie, you know, I would make sure, like, there's no point standing around because we'd only be showered by more boulders, metaphorically speaking, of
course.
Because, it's just, you see how fast these balls come in and everything, and they just have to stand in the way to block it.
It's like a cricket ball to the head, honestly.
That's it.
Like a mitre football to the face, really is something that's not to be underestimated. Especially if someone, you know, who hasn't skipped leg day in the gym absolutely hammers the ball into your face. That's scary.
That's next level.
It really is something that needs to be put in the Geneva Convention as a war crime.
Yes. Oh, we got a question for you, Sebastien.
Yes.
Could you tell us your analysis of the current tactics of each team?
That's a good question. Let's have a look. The current tactics of each team. I think Aston Villa 2 are operating a more fluid approach of that because they have subs. They're really trying to, and you can see there that kind of perfectly they're using wing play.
Wing play?
Yeah, so they have their left and their right kind of sided players. So instead of playing through the centre, they're playing through the wings to try and garner something there, because I think centrally C team are playing very compact and they're trying to really mob the midfield and catch Aston Villa 2 out on the counter. Like, they're playing a really high line there, but what can Aston Villa 2 do is that, they found that by mobbing the centre, they've left their wing exposed for C team. They've got some nice interplay there, a bit of 1-2s from C team, but it's going to be, they've broken through there and they're going to try and, so he's on the left wing and going to be just trying to play the angles of the keeper and force the keeper to come off his line, his or her line, to try and, smash one home. Yeah. That's my 2 cents. What do you think?
Oh, mate, so I can't see, like, any specific tactics. Like, I feel like that's just if you play soccer, you'll understand it.
It is a sort of thing that you learn from just, sitting down and watching 45-minute YouTube tactics tutorials of why a team's winning or losing, which I've done.
How to analyze, But I do see that, like, they're always kicking off the edges to, like, use that as an advantage.
That's a brilliant observation. Yes, using the wall to 1-2 yourself almost, that you can kick the ball into the side netting and then burst forward with some pace to beat the defender and have a chance.
Another thing I've noticed actually is how the person on the same side will kick to their goalie just to kind of...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, to kind of reset play. So in the real game, there's a little bit some dubious rules around back passing, to not waste time and play harumble, where players will just back pass to their keeper constantly. But see how that keeper there has it in her hands. It's that if you do back pass it to your keeper, it has to be off your head for you to pick it up. That if it's a foot back pass, then the keeper can't handle the ball unless they accidentally give it away, and then they can try and save it. But it's a thing that you can't just pick it up whenever you want if it's a back pass. But if it's a shot that you save, then of course you can use your hands. But it's just to stop time wasting and stop harumble from taking over the game and making it boring for everyone involved. Because some managers, you look at the Jose Mourinho's, Mikel Arteta's of the world, they're more concerned about the result versus the actual gameplay. So when you're watching it, it's like watching paint dry, but then they win 1-0. So then they win the league, but they've done so in the most torturous, boring fashion. Scoring from set pieces, corners, which is, can feel a bit cheap in the end, not scoring anything from open play. At Arsenal Football Club. And if there's any Arsenal supporters in the audience, I'd love to hear your defence for Harumball and why you think scoring only from set pieces is fun. I'd love to hear that.
That'd be crazy.
Yes.
Oh, hey, we got another question here. It said, if we were captains of a team, what would be, our names for the team? So I'll let you go first.
Oh, so we get to name a football club.
What do you think? Yeah.
Look, most of these football clubs these days are all named after places, so it's got to be like a place.
You reckon?
Yeah, so it's usually, I know in Australia it can be a little bit more flexible, but in England it's usually named after the region where the football club is. So for example, you look at Chelsea, they're in Chelsea. You look at Manchester United, they're in Manchester. And it's either United, City or FC that come after the name. So it's going to be the case of for me, because I live in Highgate Hill, West End, West End City FC or something like that. That's the format. But then you have, in Australia, Brisbane Raw, the city, and they've put the Raw after it because, they feel a bit spicy and they kind of want to do it.
Spicy,
Yeah, or they name it after the team, mascot. I know Tottenham Hotspur because it's in the suburb of Tottenham, but I'm not actually 100% sure. I think it's named after Harry Hotspur back in the day, who was very influential on the start of the club, of why it's called Tottenham Hotspur, and then the shortening of that is Spur, so then the Spurs.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you? How do you do it?
Oh, it's actually half time.
Oh, it's half time. It's half time. There we go. Sorry, we've been busy waffling.
Yes. Apologies.
So I believe we're going to cut back to us in the studio in just a moment. We've got there we go. We've got smiles all around. We've been busy waffling here.
Yes.
So I hope you've enjoyed our chat so far. And if there's any topics you'd like us to cover while we're conversating on the game, put them in the chat. We'd love to see it.
Of course.
What's your analysis so far?
Of how it's going?
Yeah, how can Aston Villa 2 improve?
Oh, I reckon they need to generationally lock in.
Famous advice that Jayden has given Aston Villa 2 before. They've done it and they've come back on a beautiful victory and won. So we've got highlights, I believe.
On their way now. Here.
Highlights,
replays.
Highlights. And so that was the goalkeeper distribution error there.
Yes.
And that was the other goal by C team, but hopefully we'll see the piece of play that's that beautiful individual skill from the Aston Villa 2 player that I think is goal of the tournament so far for me. That, or we had a free kick, or there was a strike from the wing a couple of games ago that was pretty good as well. But yeah, we'll have to see if we can get that highlight.
Some good goals happened here.
Some good goals, yeah, we've had the same kind of 2 goals. See it again! No, see it again! But yeah, lots of fun. So it's this isn't a low standard of footy being played. We got some really good footy.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. My name's Sebastien. This is
Jayden.
And this is Goals at Griffith. We're live from the River Studios here at South Bank, and we're having a dandy old time, and it's the second half is about to kick off. So good night and good luck to Aston Villa 2, who need to pull their socks up to gain one back and have that beautiful goal in the first half. What can they do? Can that same player shine through, just like Eden Hazard with Chelsea, individual brilliance carrying the team forward to victory, or will it be a bit of a case of that first goal coming back to haunt Aston Villa 2 as an error early on to mean that they pick up their 5th consecutive, or not 5th consecutive, but just 5th loss of the tournament.
Hopefully my words have paid off.
Hopefully your words have paid off, because it was an early shot there. The team's always doing that on kickoff, just doing an immediate shot. You have to do it at least once a game.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit of fun. So this is the goalkeeper distribution there, which has, you know, been given straight to the C team attacker, which means so the keeper there's shown some good saving ability, but I think needs to work on goalkeeper distribution, but has a bit of an error here that's cost a chance for the attack.
We've got a lot of people saying here that they love Aston Villa too. So
Yeah,
the support's good.
Aston Villa too have a good rep with our audience, which is good. Yeah.
We've got another question here.
Yes.
In the mixed teams, is there a mandatory ratio of males and females?
Yes, I believe it was at least 2 girls.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
2 girls and 3
Yeah,
guys.
yes, in the 5. So just to make it, you know, to make it fair. And I think, yeah, I believe 2 girls had to be on the whole time. So
True.
if you had 4 guys and 2 girls, the girls have to stay on for the whole game.
Oh, that would be brutal.
It would be, yeah, it is.
Oh, wow.
It is very brutal, but
Yeah.
yeah, you'd have to, like if you had 4 guys and 1 girl, you would have to play with 3 guys and 1 girl.
Yeah.
So it's that sort of thing where, yeah, you have to have 2 girls in always.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit of law there for the social sport comp.
It's always good to hear some little bits of information from the 5-a-side.
Absolutely.
How it plays differently from your normal soccer matches.
Indubitably.
Oh,
that was a chance there.
Yeah.
The game slowed down just a little bit. Some of the pace that was kind of early on in the first half has been taken out. But once again, the keeper giving the ball away to the C team attacker, that's been the biggest thing that they need to worry about. So you see the keeper here looking between the 2 defenders and passing it to that one, but then gives the ball away there. So it's on the defenders as well to be ready to turn and twist immediately, because it's really easy for them to give away possession. So it shouldn't all be the keeper's fault. I think the defenders need to be cognizant that the ball is coming to them and they need to be ready to receive it and turn, know that they've got a man behind them. So in that case, it's on your teammates to scream out "man on," which can be really helpful.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
yes, I've heard that actually.
When you hear people screaming "man on, man on, man on," it
That's-
means that they need to shield the ball with their body.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
right.
To
To stop something like
True.
what we saw happening, where the keeper passes the ball to you, you like do a touch. It's not quite good enough to control it. The opposition attacker steals the ball, and then you've just like.
That's it.
So that seems to be C team's biggest tactic here, that they're really like pressuring the defence into like they're really forcing errors.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Which seems to be their biggest tactic. Like in open play, they seem to be pretty good, but Aston Villa 2 are showing some, and that was the play from the first bit there. But yeah, that seems to be the biggest place that they're kind of letting themselves down, unfortunately. But you know, it's not going to be too bad.
No, it's not.
Ooh, bit of a crunchy challenge. Oh, and that was a bit of a shot that moved there, like bobbed up and down a little bit. So just kind of wrong-footed the keeper, and that's 3-1 C team.
C team, wow.
Unfortunately, Aston Villa 2 are second in the runnings of this comp. Oh wait, was that a goal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, C team's got 3
it
now.
was. Yeah, C team's on 3. It was a very quick kickoff from Aston Villa 2 there. So C team showing why they're first on the table, showing their experience, composure, and ability to slot the ball away. And sometimes if you shoot a little bit slower, even keepers are used to the ball being thumped at them, and then they can dive a little bit early, and so the ball can trickle into the net. And
It's a nice touch,
yeah, they've swapped sides now, so if there was a light advantage on one side, then both teams get that.
Yeah, true. Oh, that was from the...
Thumping against the net there, just really forcing the keeper to just watch on in horror, hoping the ball doesn't sail into the net.
No, almost becoming a, the courageous fallen, or even the anguished fallen.
You know, the keeper like the Strait of Hormuz needs to blockade it, needs to absolutely stop anything from going through. So
that's it.
Keeper needs to be careful. And reset to the C team. Keeper. And if you have any comments or questions in the chat, once again, please post them.
Still got the same person. I still love Aston Villa too.
Aston Villa too, showing the support.
That's good. That's good.
Well, look, that's the real test of a fan. When your team isn't winning, are you still going to support them? Or a bit like Man City, will you just leave them the second they lose? You know, right? Because some players, some fans are a little bit plastic, but even though Tottenham have been woeful this season, I've kept on wearing my shirt. I've kept on proudly saying I go for Tottenham Hotspur. Famously, my father told me, he said, I was in London in 2014, and he said, look, there were 2 games on I could have taken you to. The first one was Spurs, the second one was Chelsea. So I could have been a Chelsea fan in another reality, but we picked Tottenham, and even though it's been a painful experience, we did get a trophy for the first time in 17 years last season. Chelsea are a bit in the mud themselves now. They've just gone through like countless managers, like people go through cigarettes.
Jeez, wow.
So really it is quite crazy, but look, Tottenham are guilty of that as well.
If I had, if I was on a team that was losing, I'd love to have people like that still rallying behind you.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Like, there was one thing that that I heard, teams saying that was, even if you're 4-0 down, you still play like it's 0-0. You don't. You can't let your head drop. You cannot let your head drop, because then that's when the game's not fun anymore. And it's like, the reason people play this, yes, it's for the result. Yes, it's but it's to be able to play the game that you love, score a great goal, running around with your mates. It is called social sport. It's not competitive sport. It is social sport. It is to bring people together, to meet people. Maybe you don't know anyone in the state, and you can meet players on your team, and it's really meaningful in that you can have fun, because that is such an underrated thing these days, about people are almost forced to monetize everything that you do.
Right.
You're good at this, we'll sell it. You're good at this, we'll sell it. But this is just not fun.
Yeah, and, this is just like,
I would encourage the audience to do something for fun for yourself tonight.
Surely, guys, come on.
Be that reading a book for fun. Like, get off your phone, get off social media, but not this stream.
Yeah, whoa.
Whoa. And do something for fun, for yourself.
That's it. Make your one days turn into day ones,
Make your one days turn into day ones.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is tattoo worthy.
Oh.
That is the sort of thing that I would tattoo on my body.
Oh,
if I was going to get a tattoo.
Yeah. Wow, I'm honored.
That's sick. Turn your one days into day ones. That's what I encourage everyone to do. Pick up that guitar that you played in year 6 but haven't played again. Have some fun.
That's it. That's what life's about, man.
It all feels a bit hopeless nowadays with wars and everyone, cost of living, blah, blah, blah. Do something for yourself. Do something for fun.
That's it.
We're all here about self-fulfillment here at Goals at Griffith.
Of course.
And on that, Aston Villa too, they can improve themselves.
They can.
They can pull themselves up by their own bootstraps, to quote Greg Heffley's dad's novel from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It was the book he was forced to read. It was like, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps.
Oh, right.
It was some book he was forced to read. Yeah, we'll have to VAR check that.
Yeah. Well, look, they've still got like over 10 minutes. They can score multiple goals.
It takes 1 second to score a goal. So
1 weakness.
But they're going to need to lock in a little bit more. Unfortunately, we're kind of looking on the field here, and we sort of have a case of the anguished fallen, if you will, the courageous fallen.
Yes, that's
of
it.
Aston Villa too. They've really put their heart and their soul into the game, but they've come up short, unfortunately.
Oh, we got the same person that's rooting for Aston Villa 2 saying, I'm a day one Aston Villa 2 lover.
Day one,
Really?
Aston Villa 2,
Okay.
wow. So I think Aston Villa 2 need to start their own Instagram page, honestly.
That's
like,
it, yes.
I think, you know, get their official, or the defender stumbling there, sent to the shops a little bit, broken their ankles. That was an amazing pass there. Really some quality from that player. It's not only can she shoot and score, her passing ability and effort off the ball is just phenomenal. Really, like, I think Aston Villa 2 could be even further behind if not for her. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a case of Harry Kane with Tottenham Hotspur, that the team around the players a bit mid. Oh, an error from the keeper, a howler.
Way.
A howler straight through his legs to give Aston Villa 2 a lifeline. A gentle back pass, fumbled from the keeper, and you can see the disdain, distraught nature of the keeper. Absolutely gone through his legs into the goal. You don't see that very often. That's a bit of a Loris Karius, or more recently Tottenham Hotspur's young keeper Anton Kinski did something very similar to that. Absolute howlers of a goalkeeping performance. But if anyone wants a bit of a laugh, go and watch Loris Karius in the Champions League final for Liverpool. Let something through his guard, a little bit like that. But the keeper's going to need to. But it's you know, you have to feel for the player. You can play an amazing game as a keeper, make one mistake, and the crowd's against you forever.
That's what happened when I was playing, man.
Yeah, you have to feel that, and it's a great save from the keeper, but he's just let his focus drop for 2 seconds, and the ball's trickled into the net. So, but it's given Aston Villa 2 a lifeline. So what can they do with it? Can they find something? Can they find a way through? A bit like the 300 Spartans. Can they, or is it 200? Is it 2 or 300? Yeah, it's 2 or 300 Spartans. I think it's 300. But like the 300 Spartans, can they stand up against an army of thousands and prevail?
That's it. Love that.
Ooh, good shot there, but just wide.
We've got some more info. Oh, did that go out?
And the ball has been absolutely put into the ether.
Back into the Slenderman forest it goes. We do have some information on C team. So their second half of the game, it's all about the defense. That's what they're focusing on.
Defense.
And
they need to tighten up the defense because they've conceded.
Yes. They are also reminiscent about the past season, and they've had more mixed divisions that have created more dynamic mixed comps.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
A bit of play on the floor here.
Oh.
Keenly massaging her leg. What's happened here? Is she okay, or is it just tying her?
Is she thinking, you know, are all of us riding to our deaths?
Literally. And you have to ask, even if Aston Villa 2 have done these amazing plays and really given everything, some of these players, if they don't get the result, thinking to themselves, wouldn't mean a thing, would it?
Yeah, you're precisely right.
So, yeah, they need to, that'll be interesting to get inside the other team's head and really think what is a win in their head? Is it that they didn't give up? Is it that they showed up and gave everything? Because if you give 100%, sometimes that's only a B+.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But you
I
still
know
gave
exactly
100%.
what you mean. Yep.
So, or a bit of a
here we go.
Bit of a nasty thing there. You can see the player wincing in pain. Hopefully, there's a little bit of a limp. I know that in subsequent season after I won it, you know, the teams change and you join and you were limping off there. I lost the ball at one point and went to get back, but my studs kind of caught and I like twisted my ankle a little bit. So
mate.
I sprained
it.
But yeah, it is the sort of thing that you know, you can hope this player doesn't have to go to the physio
No, that's, yeah.
and get that fixed. But it's, you know, it's always a bit of a joke with the physio about they give you the exercises, you go in for your follow-up appointment. Did you do the exercises? No, I didn't.
That's
you
it,
know,
that's it, that's how it goes.
You know, just give me a massage, I'll pay you $100. We'll both pretend I did the exercises and then we'll call it a day. So.
Oh, nice.
Anything else in the chat, Jayden?
No, it's quite quiet, I believe.
Ooh.
Maybe they're just waiting to see.
They're waiting to see how it's going to unfold, because it has been an interesting game so far. That early goal, Aston Villa 2, brilliant set of skills, but C team just being a little bit of too much of a Goliath to conquer by small David in this part here.
True. For the C team, their defense is specifically focused on shutting down the player for the Brisbane Lions, Ikoliks, so the number one. So their focus is on her.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's...
Yeah, you're man marking this one Brisbane Lions player, because it's clear she's just
too good.
elite. Yeah, just charging through the whole team there. So
charging into battle with that one.
Charging into battle with that one, indeed. And if I was on the C team and I'm thinking, you know, am I scared of her? I am. You know, that's what I would be thinking.
Yes.
Like
I would be saying, like, if you're saying it's better if we at least start fight, you know?
Yeah,
that's what
I see, yeah, yes. Oh, there we are,
hey,
little cheeky Spectre.
Back in again.
The game's winding down. Can Aston Villa 2, really they need a goal in the next 2 minutes to pull something from this, and if C team score again, it's game over.
I know, if they need at least two goals.
Yeah, but if they can get a lifeline in here with the third goal, the pressure's back on C team.
That's it, right.
Because it is often about mentality. That's the one thing I think has been so detrimental about Arsenal's title race, is that they have this narrative in their head that they're bottle jobs, that they're going to fumble at the last moment. So it's that case of that it's almost self-fulfilling, that you, because you think that you're going to bottle it, you bottle it. So you have to have that mindset of, we are going to do this no matter what. Telling, like a bit like Ronaldo saying, like, I'm going to be the best in the world, I'm here to win. And sometimes that is enough to, you know, I think therefore I am.
Yeah,
you know,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm not sure what quote that's from. It could be Socrates or Plato.
Is that another goal?
I think, unfortunately, Aston Villa 2 have let one through at the worst possible point to mean that momentum is with C team, and then Aston Villa 2's heads drop, and that's good night and good luck. You know, game over. Bit of a womp, if I say so myself. Oh, hitting the deck, tumbling like a sack of potatoes. And there's there's another one. Aston Villa 2 let their heads drop. They believed for a short second that they could do it, but I think the game is well and truly over now. I think Aston Villa 2 can only hope for a consolation goal, and you've got that great highlight from that other Aston Villa 2 player to score their first one, but unfortunately, I think they're not going to be able to Frankenstein this game here. I think. Yeah, and that's the full-time whistle. So C team cement their place at the top of the table, and it is a case of C team dominating, absolutely dominating the majority of the game. But Aston Villa 2, you know, they didn't give up. They didn't completely surrender until probably the very end. Like, they had a little lifeline. You saw they had, you know, their tails were wagging after they'd scored. that howler from the opposition keeper. But yeah, and it is being a keeper. It's really tough. You know, that keeper's going to go home and he's got that highlight on film. He's going to, you know, really beat himself up about it. But I think it is, and everyone makes mistakes. It is not if we're going to make a mistake, it's when. So it's, you know, I think he can fully forgive himself. They've still got the result. He's still made some great saves. So. Yeah.
And, you know, we're all human, right?
We are all human,
we're not
exactly.
perfect.
We're not perfect. Like, perfection is an illusion. And these you know, being a winner is just meaning you've lost more than everyone else.
That's right.
You know, like I just made my Netflix debut in a feature film as an actor like me, Sebastien the actor, but people only see the success. They haven't seen I've been doing acting for 10 years, 150 self-tapes and a 3-year acting degree to get one thing. You know what I mean? So it's I failed more than everyone else.
Yeah.
So we've got the highlights here. That was a good goal there.
Beautiful goal there.
And that was the howler
slipped.
from the keeper, and you can, you know, there's a bit of a challenge there. Oh, it was a nice little flick to get past doing some sombrero flicks and trying to do a James Rodriguez volley there, but not quite. And I think the Aston Villa 2 keeper was kind of hung out to dry there a little bit by her defence, unfortunately. But
yeah, you're precisely right.
Yeah, they didn't generationally lock in this time, unfortunately.
There was no cure to fighting this coronavirus, unfortunately.
No,
spread through.
No, unfortunately, no cure this time. But we've got our next game, which I don't think we've seen these next two teams, which should be interesting.
Should be very good.
It should be very, very good. But I hope you've enjoyed that.
Yes.
It was kind of a really, a great fight until the end. But the C team came, out and prevailed in the end. But we should be hearing from the captain of C team, hopefully, very shortly.
Potentially, I believe the second
the second game needs to
the second
crack
game
on.
is actually starting. There's no.
It's starting. There's no.
Soon. Yeah. So there's no 10-minute break or anything for this one, I believe. I think
Really, we're locking straight in because
we're the generationally locked in.
We're the generationally locked in. So we've got our practice squad playing Don't Miss, which is the epic battle for Game 2. But before then, we can leave you with some highlights of Game 1, which should be pretty good. So this is going to be a shorter break than normal, so don't go anywhere. And we'll see what happens now.
Yes.
Because we had to wait, a little bit longer for the first game to begin.
True. Yeah.
So that 10-minute break is shortened a little bit, but
You guys don't need to wait around for long.
Don't need to wait around for long. Hop to the bathroom, go and grab some Pringles if you've got them.
Oh, that would be
and then you should be back, and we'll be here waiting for you.
That's it.
That'll be good.
That'll be very good.
Very, very good indeed. So no interview with the winning captain this week, but we have heard from the C team captain before, so you can go back if you'd like and check the old streams that we've done.
Yeah, it's one of our first ones, I believe.
Our first one, something like that. But which is very, very good. So excellent work.
Yes, good stuff that we saw.
Good stuff that we saw from the players. Yes. I think it was, the goalkeeper distribution and the defence not being ready to receive the ball, I think was Aston Villa 2's main, thorn, main Achilles heel, if you would say. And the Brisbane Lions player was clearly the best player on the pitch, but she was just swarmed. And if you don't have service, even if you have Cristiano Ronaldo on the pitch, then Cristiano Ronaldo needs the ball to be able to do something with it. So that's why Harambal is a little bit frustrating, because it's like 80% possession, so you starve the other team of possession, and that's what makes it so boring to watch. So C team were guilty of a little bit of Harambal, but then they got the result.
They did.
So that's why people play it, because it frustrates the other team, and that means
that's it, and it guarantees
Harambal FC.
If I was on the losing team, if it was second time, I would be like, I'd tell them, I'd be like, guys.
Yeah.
You know what my soldiers do, and I'm referring to them.
Hear it. Yeah. Preach, go.
Ready?
Yeah, go. Stand up.
You ready for this?
Stand up.
I would say, my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world. My soldiers push forward. My soldiers scream out. My soldiers rage. and then we'll go onto the field and we would obliterate the enemy team.
I think that if Aston Villa 2 had you as their manager, and you're dressed perfectly to be their manager,
Thank you.
I think they would have come and maybe the result would have been different.
Right.
We will never know. We will never know.
That's all right.
We'll never know.
I'm here as a commentary as well as you. So
yes.
that's all right.
But
have to be nerved.
if anyone wants to hire us as the managers of their club, then you know, my Instagram is Sebastien.Skubala. So your Instagram is
Jaydo1001.
Jaydo1001.
Have not changed
so
that.
Go and follow us. Go and follow us.
Yes.
Google us. If you Google me, I've got a
tons.
huge digital footprint, unfortunately.
It is actually insane.
I know.
It's like you've got documentaries about you. You've got websites.
Oh no, I don't have a documentary.
I'm sorry, you got websites and all that.
Yeah,
it's absolutely insane.
Yeah. I've got a Google Knowledge panel, which is pretty crazy.
Absolutely, wow.
So the Google AI thinks, people want to know something about this guy.
Yeah,
so,
and it's got like the little things like age. Single.
Yeah, I know. It's terrifying.
Crazy.
It's terrifying. It really is.
Oh, okay. It seems like we're actually about to start the next.
Getting ready for the second game. Oh wow.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's get into this now.
Here we go.
That looks like the not drills, just skills uniform.
Yeah, it does. Oh wow, we're already in.
Straight
no
in.
10-minute break for us. No rest for the wicked. So I think it's practice squad versus don't miss.
Don't miss.
I believe.
Right.
So we got practice squad in the orange and don't miss in the black.
Yeah, we don't have word of the colours just yet, but don't miss is orange.
Don't miss is orange. Okay, and practice squad is in black, which is a really nice little kit they've got there with a black main kit with a kind of a pink stripe.
Yeah.
Or beautiful save
absolutely
there.
Nice block.
But the follow-up from
was that a goal?
their don't miss, they didn't miss, and so they scored. So the quality of football here seems to be good. So they've got numbers on the back, matching shirts from the practice squad here with a little bit of a pink stripe. Very reminiscent of the Into Miami kit in the...
Hotline Miami?
Into Miami. It's the club that David Beckham founded in America. So in his contract, he had something that when he played for LA Galaxy, the team in Los Angeles, that he would be able to start his own club in that league. So they've since gone on to sign Messi, they've signed Suarez, some of the really amazing Barcelona legends. And so this kit's very reminiscent of their away kit, which I'm sure they did, because the Inter Miami kit, you see, people who have no idea who Messi even is wearing one. It's a bit more of a fashion item now. It's a lot like Paris Saint-Germain, where they have marketed their kit as something that anyone can wear.
True.
You don't need to be a football fan to get it or wear it. But, if you don't know who Messi is and you're wearing a Messi shirt, then watch out.
Yeah, be careful.
You're going to get some angry fans being like, you don't even know who Messi is.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks like a really fast-paced game already. We've got a lot of talent on the field, obviously. Like the save from the keeper, a beautiful technique to really save with his feet. Versus, going down with the hands, using his whole figure to impose himself on the opposition. Seems to be a goal back for practice squad. Taking it back. 1-1, yes. 1-1.
Okay.
End-to-end stuff here.
Wow, and it's early on as well.
I know,
this
really
is
early
quite
on.
surprising.
It's good quality. So this is why people choose the mixed division. It's a little bit more slower paced. You get to enjoy more of the possession, whereas the all men's comp is very much like this. Whereas if you're not doing fake shots, doing that it's a fast pace, and if you come in without a game plan, you're going to get rinsed. You're going to be put in the shower and you're getting rinsed. Absolutely rinsed.
True that.
You're going to get waterboarded, seriously.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yes.
Wow. I've actually just got a question. You know how just before there's already like a soccer ball either behind or in front of the goal?
Yes.
I thought they would have like taken that out just in case it like rebounds.
Yeah, it's the case of that if the ball is, there's like, you can almost imagine the frame of the goal. If there was an invisible hollow, like if there was an invisible wall there, if the ball crosses that line, it's a goal. So the net is there purely to catch the ball.
Okay, yeah.
So it's that frame of the goal. Like in the future, if we develop technology where the ball can like be vaporized by that frame, we'll just see frames. Like it's the case of the whole ball has to cross that invisible imaginary line, and that's what like video assistant referee happens when the ball bounces in the net. You can't, like, it hasn't hit the back of the net. It's just kind of bounced around the frame. You can zoom in and see has the whole ball crossed the line.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And if it hasn't, if there's 1 centimetre of the ball that hasn't fully crossed the line, no goal.
Wow. Oh, that must be brutal.
It always must cross the invisible line.
Yeah, completely.
Has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, my name's Sebastien, I'm here with Jayden, and we are the hosts and commentators of Goals at Griffith, the live coverage of Griffith Social Sports five-a-side competition at the Nathan campus. We're in the men's comp here. Game 2, we didn't even have a 10-minute break this week.
No,
straight
onto it.
Because we had a late referee for the first game, so we were sitting there waffling for 10 minutes. So you don't see any, you know, happy music and footage. We just lock straight into the second game, you know, which is ideal for you.
Yes.
As the viewer, you know, you don't have to go and put Subway Surfers on in the background to, you know, make sure you're fully dopamine.
Yeah, the brain stimulation.
You simply cannot have a minute where, you know. But no, look, it's we're really happy to have you here.
No, yeah, definitely.
Because, you know, without you, there's no us.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a fun thing we're doing, commentating.
Yes, and we've only got 2 more weeks left.
Oh, it's so sad,
I
know.
We'll be entering finals week pretty soon.
So that is going to be a banger.
That'll be a banger. We'll see who the championship team is going to be, and you get medals.
Oh, true. Like,
you do, yeah. First and second get medals. Is that a goal there?
No.
Oh, what a beautiful free kick. Step aside, David Beckham. This is an absolutely beautiful finish. It was almost too quick for the keeper to even react to. Wow. So the standard of football here is very high. I haven't seen the league table, but I assume both of these sides are quite high up at it. Football's fast-paced, fast-moving feet. There's no errors here that are being made that are, you know, cognizant of. Yeah, you see like a Kylian Mbappe reminiscent step over, burst of pace, shot on goal. Like, you know, Pep Guardiola was here. I think he'd be impressed. You know, Spanish manager of Manchester City.
All right.
Pep Guardiola, Pep Guardiola.
Pep in the step.
Yes. Pep has a. Oh, wow. Yes.
Yeah, so I got some information for the teams here.
So we've got a little info from our eye in the sky, Big Brother.
Big Brother's always
go speak. What do we got?
So for Don't Miss, they have a Div 1 and a Div 2 team.
Right. So they're clearly. This is a club that is organised, they have a game plan, they know each other, they see each other, they even have probably practice. There's a lot of these teams that just rock up on the night and go, yep, you're going to play in goal, done. Whereas these teams are talking about what
they think about, they have that war plan beforehand.
Exactly, and it's that taking the comp a little bit more seriously.
Right.
To, you know, that some people really like, and others, you know, if you work or you don't have time to attend a couple of, you know, trainings a week, to, you know, almost like you're rehearsing a play, you know, like step out. If I'm here with the ball, where are you?
Yeah, you know, like you gotta know
like creating a game plan.
Yeah.
They seem to be almost playing the 4 in like a box formation, but then the front 3 can kind of come forward into a spine down the middle of don't miss.
For practice squad, I've got some info about them as well.
Yes,
So
do tell.
they're pretty young players actually.
Oh,
is that a goal?
Sorry to interrupt there, Jayden. We have a goal from practice squad
practice shots,
3-1. Or is it practice squad or practice shots?
Practice squad.
Practice squad. Yeah, good.
Wow.
Yeah, brilliant goal there from like quite a way out.
Putting their practice into play there.
Hammering it, absolutely. There's nothing that's practice there. They're putting practice into perfection.
That's it.
But yeah, sorry to interrupt you. What were you going to say about practice squad?
So yeah, they're pretty young players actually. The goalie is the team captain, so leading from the back, which is cool.
That is very usual to have the goalkeeper as the captain.
That's usual.
Pretty common to have your goalkeeper as your captain, because then the captain, as the keeper, can observe play versus being in the thick of it. You can have a bit of an eye in the sky and go, no, you need to be here, and can motivate the team from the back as well. But yeah, sorry. That's another goal there. Wow, almost like Rafinha there, the Brazilian winger for Barcelona, just hammering it home, unsavable. Practice squad. I haven't really seen many difference between the two teams thus far. I think practice squad have just been putting away all of their chances. Like, their shooting boots are well and truly laced up today. They're really showing how to put things away.
They're going crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Or put it past them to sink the Titanic if they really wanted to.
So they claim to have been playing together for 6 or 7 years.
Oh no, they put 6 or 7. Yeah, great. And they've scored again.
No way! What?
I think. Oh wait, no. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. It looked from that angle like it was a goal, but it was just a little bit wide.
They found a weakness or something.
Wow. So they've been a team for 6.5 years.
6.5 years.
6.5 years. Oh, and there's a goal.
A nice.
Was that a goal? Because we had the goal animation and then the keeper looked disappointed. So, oh yes, we've got.
Good stuff.
Don't miss. Not missing.
No. Yes. Absolutely.
Not missing. So wow, it's a pretty high scoreline already. Like both teams have quality here.
That's it.
Don't miss in the tradie orange. Oh, and the ball just being sent into the stratosphere, a bit like Elon Musk's latest contraption, or Tesla, that he's sending into the heavens. Ooh. But the rebound just dropped unkindly for the keeper there, and it's 5-2 practice squad. Really is goals at either end, just back to back to back. But practice squad are using a tactic of when a player shoots, they're having all the other players come forward as well. So if there's a rebound, they can pounce.
That's what we just saw.
They can pounce on it. They're really playing as a team. I think is the biggest thing that they're using. There's no selfishness here that each player doesn't want to be the hero. They're really coming forward and saying, yep, we move forward together. When we're all attacking, we move back together, we all defend together. It's that sort of thing of that they're so, they're playing like a team. They've, drilled this. It's been put into their psyche of that, they're going to win or lose together. Yeah, wow. The ball going out there, just a little kick in. Yeah, the player's calling for the ball there. Keeper coming forward and shooting it. It was a goal from the keeper from his own half. Jeez. Wow. Sorry to burst everyone's eardrums there, but yeah, practice squad coming forward and hammering it. Release the Kraken.
Yep.
You'd think he was an American. He's got great shooting. So, you know what I mean? So, Just phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, what a shot there from the keeper. Leading, because that's the captain of that team. Hey, I've just sent Jayden into stitches here in the studio. Sorry to get a bit too political there for everyone. Oh, the ball's running to the net. There's another goal. Practice squad 7-2. Game's going to be over before the first half's even over. It's going to be like 14-2 in the meantime. Wow, Don't Miss haven't played badly.
No, they haven't.
There's nothing I'm looking at and going, oh no, they need to improve this. It's simply the case of that practice squad are just really one of the best teams we've had on this.
And they apparently have a giant fan base that has come down to watch the game right now.
Wow. Well, tell the fan base to get on the stream. Have one
Yes.
you know, and they've kicked the ball into the stratosphere there.
Oh.
But yeah, you know, the keeper just unleashing with his right foot just to curl the ball into the top corner there. Wow.
Absolutely incredible.
You know.
About 3 minutes, I believe, is left of this half as well.
Easy.
Yeah.
Can he have a shot? No. Can he have it? No. Save. Save.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're just gingerly passing the ball around, practice squad. They're really not having to hammer the ball. Their off-the-ball movement has been really a treat to watch.
Yeah.
It's been really great. They know this game. They know, or letting one go, but it's come off the inside of his boot. He's hooked it around just a little bit too much, and it's meant that it's gone wide. He really is, yeah, it's hooked under it a bit too much. Keeper coming forward off his line and passing off the wall there, nice to the left winger. Can the left winger make something happen? Sending it into the centre, but the attacker just wide.
That was close.
Brilliant play. We call that a sweaty goal.
Sweaty goal.
Where the players running down the wing, they sweat it across the byline to the attacker who then taps it in. It's a really effective method of scoring, but it's, you know, can be seen by some as a little bit boring because it's kind of unsavable. Like your defender needs to, you know, come in and put a challenge in. The best defenders in the world do that, of course, but yeah, it was in this case the attacker just not quite being able to put it away. Just like Arsenal with the Champions League, just a little bit not quite. You know, you've got all their fans singing about how they're in the Champions League final. We were in that position in 2019. We made it to the Champions League final, bottled it, and we're still paying recompense for that to this day. Our club has not recovered.
Damn.
Hammers it.
Oh, nice goal.
Well,
Jeez.
the shooting boots are on. Don't miss. Have done exactly what they've said. They haven't missed, and they've scored. And it really is a case of, is it too little too late, or what can they do there? It was an absolute bolt from the blue. You know, we've got Zeus down on the pitch there, letting one go. A bit of a bolt of lightning, just to hammer one past the keeper. And the ball had a nice dip on it as well. It was almost very reminiscent of a Cristiano Ronaldo finish. When he was at Real Madrid, or more Gareth Bale actually. Just kind of, you know, given some space, hammers it, goal.
Christian Bale.
No, not the actor Gareth Bale. The retired Welsh Real Madrid and Spurs legend, where he would be given a bit of space, hammer on his left foot, goal.
Oh, right.
You know, there was a famous clip of Gareth Bale. They were playing Inter Milan in the Champions League, and a player called Maicon, who was a Brazilian right back at the time, considered the best right back in the world.
Wow.
Gareth Bale put 3 past him, and Maicon was never the same.
No, couldn't recover from that.
Couldn't recover from that. Gareth Bale just absolutely had him in his pocket at the end of the game. You know, when you empty your pockets at the end of the game, you've got, you know, your car keys, your wallet, my comp. You know, you had it in your pocket, absolutely in your
Got
pocket.
'em.
So it seems that that finish was a bit like that.
Oh!
But to digress back to the game, yeah, it's nice they've got all very similar. Well, no, they've all got the same kits. I think they're even wearing the same shorts as well.
I think that's half time.
Half time.
Yes.
Half time. Well, a feast of goals. Seriously.
Oh, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, not going to be starved by any means.
No.
Let's compare the two games we've just seen. The first one was, you know, it's like 6-2, but C team have controlled a lot of possession, and it's, you know, it's been a slower game, harumble, right? You look at the game we've just seen. 9 goals. 9 goals, end-to-end stuff. That is what we, ladies and gentlemen, call halal ball. It is very great to watch. You're at the edge of your seat, screaming to yourself, what's going on? But that is halal ball.
That's halal ball for you guys.
Yep, so we're going to see some, hopefully, highlights in a second.
Yes, we
So,
should see some.
cutting to that now. And yeah, these highlights are going to be about 30 minutes long because we've had so many goals. It's like when at the 2020 Golden Globes where Ricky Gervais was commenting about Martin Scorsese's film The Irishman and said he had a short clip from The Irishman. It's 88 minutes long.
Damn! That's insane.
So that's, you know, that could be the case here. But we've almost had the death of the 3-hour epic in cinema, haven't we? Yeah, there's no films that are like 3.5 hours anymore because no one can watch them. Everyone gets bored.
Yeah. No more Interstellar.
No more Interstellar, which is a tragedy for all of us. But we hope you have the attention span to stay tuned because this half has been halal ball. It's been amazing to watch. It's been end-to-end stuff.
No,
9 goals, 7-2. Seriously, the quality of football has been really good.
Absolutely.
Like you're going to watch some teams in even the Premier League and, you know, Spurs earlier this season. Like this football could arguably be better than that. Like it is, you know, players putting away chances, not making easy mistakes, keeping possession, making easy passes, book easy, not giving away the ball in stupid locations, not making easy unforced errors. It's a case of they're on the ball, they're locked in, and they're putting the ball into the back of the net. It's as simple as that.
It seems that the scores have actually updated now. So practice score has
6-3, so it's still 9 goals, but it's not 7-2.
Yeah.
6-3. You know, it is a case of when you're on the field and you score so many goals, it's like, what was the score line? You have to go and ask the ref after, how many goals did we score? Like, because you're so in the moment, you know. But they've got a visual record of what is taking place.
Yes.
Any other questions in the chat while we're...
Yes, we've got one. How are the refs chosen? Are they lecturers?
That's a good question, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I know the ref of this game was a ref for a lot of my games as well.
Really?
Yeah.
So you know him?
Yeah. Oh, like I don't know him as like I see him on the street and go, oh, g'day, mate.
Yeah.
Let's go have a beer. Like it's not like I just know of him. Oh, we've got a goal here.
Another goal.
Who is it? I believe it was
Practice. Yes, it was practice.
Whoever's kicking off didn't score. So that was practice squad who scored. So now it's 7-3.
It's 7-3.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got the player picking the number 69 there.
Oh.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Very good to see.
What is your favourite number, Jayden? Like if you were to put a number on the back of the soccer shirt, what would it be?
Yeah, how many can I pick? Like 2, 3?
Out of, like how many
like
numbers?
How many numbers?
It's numbers between 1 and 99.
Okay, I'll pick 48.
48.
Yes.
That's an interesting number. That's an interesting pick. Not many players would do that.
No, it's just trash or something?
No. Usually, most players, like your creative playmaker, will be a number 10. So you have number 10, like Messi's a number 10, for example. We got another goal. We're busy waffling. Damn! You got 69 Stoner on the back
69 Stoner
of that player's shirt there. And we're not saying that. That's on the back of the player's shirt. His name could be John Stoner.
John Stoner.
Because he was clearly a stonemason in a previous life and absolutely nothing else. You know, and you know, in this we could say he's laying the pavement for success.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's a stonemason. He's a stonemason. You know, laying the cobblestones that, as like a CDM, that the other team can trip on, and his team can walk on and follow the yellow brick road to success and to the victory royale. So yeah, it is a really interesting game to watch. And you know, don't miss, they're 5 goals down, and it's a case of that even though they're losing, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them. You know what I mean? And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us. We trust that even though if you're about to lose, people will remember you.
That's beautiful. That's some real talk right there.
Oh, we got another goal.
Oh, another goal.
Wow, every time we look away, there's another goal. That's crazy. It really is a high-scoring game. So
No, it is.
I think just showing how elite the high-level players are to have scorelines of only 2-1, and they're playing a game that's twice as long as this. It really is crazy. 8-4, you don't see that very often. But neither team have played particularly badly. I think they've just put away all their chances. Like practice squad particularly are very clinical up front, much like Karim Benzema in his last season for Real Madrid. Ballon d'Or winning, which is the French for the Golden Ball. It's
Golden Ball.
It's almost like the Best Actor award in you know, the Oscars. It's the Ballon d'Or, best player in the world. You know, so the last year's winner of the Ballon d'Or was Ousmane Dembélé, the French forward for Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, there's a goal there. Practice squad. It's almost a bit of a joke at this point. Like, it's practice squad has scored again.
Yeah, like, it's just
like they. Wait. It's
what's that?
8-5. I don't know who scored. I really don't. It is. There's so many goals. And so what's our audience saying in the chat tonight? What do we got?
Let's take a little look-see.
Let's have a look at the chat.
Absolutely
What's everyone
nothing
saying?
new.
Nothing new in the chat. Disappointing. People need to put in.
I know. They need
things. Who do you think is going to win this game and why? Who do you think is going to win the World Cup and why? My money is like, look, Spain are a strong contender.
Spain, yeah.
The rain in Spain falls bounty on the plains, as Eliza Doolittle said. But yeah, we got this player here releasing the Kraken, a bit like Michael Essien for Chelsea back in the day. Release the Kraken, yeah. Lurking in from the midfield, hammering one home and unsavable. These players don't skip leg day.
Definitely do not. No.
8-5.
Crazy stuff.
Wow, off the wall there, and the power of the shots is a lot. You know, these players are really able to get dip on the ball as well, hitting it so it can fly through the air and dip to go into the net, so not hit the bar or go over, which is a really tough skill to master, especially in the heat of the game. Like, you can be really good at free kicks when it's, you know, you're standing still, but if you have a player on you and you're heightened, it's a case of that your skill level, the more stressed you get, is going to be on a sliding scale of getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So you have to start at a really high baseline, so you fall to a high baseline, but if you're kind of good under pressure, you just drop to being terrible. But these players are clearly very good, and I would,
For sure.
they clearly take the game very seriously.
Yeah. No, I do like what you said about them as well.
Yeah.
You know, how you said, you know, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them. And as you also said, and as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us. It was just, you know, it really resonates.
Yeah, look, I learned from the best, Jayden. I really did. Like, I was really inspired by your medieval kind of ideas that even if, you know, a team is losing, we trust that, you know, that the audience and us, we're going to remember it, and we would hope our successors would do the same.
That's it.
Exactly. what are we going to see here? We're going to see don't miss, continually not miss, or practice squad are going to put the game to bed.
Yeah, put the practice into play.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they're going to absolutely sedate this game and put it to bed. Ooh, good save there.
Oh, almost a double whammy there.
But the follow-up effort, just off the post it seems. And you see the movement. All these players are really fast on their feet. And all the ball being sent to Mars. The ball's been sent to Mars. And now, you know, if... yeah, we got a shot there. The ball being sent to Mars. But it's the case of that, you know, if you kick it out, it's your job to go and find the ball. So, see you later.
Yeah.
You can see he's got quite a fan club on the side there. You got even the players' partners all coming down to cheer on and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You've got the fan club there.
Hey.
Gotta love it. You know, and it's always the thing is that, you know, if your partner's there, you want to go down and be like, yeah, I scored 3. I'm pretty good at the sport.
Yeah.
You know, it's the case of that. But, you know, good on them getting the community involved. Practice squad.
Yeah, they're in squad.
Squad roll out. Ooh, nice outside of the foot pass there. Very Kevin De Bruyne. Ball there. Enjoying possession and really got some nice dialogue from the players there as well. They're very organised. They know the game. They know how to win.
Yeah.
Both teams. It could go either way, really, at this point. Like, practice squad have taken opportunities, but then you have players steaming forward like that, and they just need to put those away, and then that's the difference. Like, really, the only difference has been practice squad have put away every single shot they've had. Every single shot. They've been clinical, dangerous. You know, they got James Bond up front because you know 007 is strikes again. You know, he strikes it on and off the field. You know.
Yeah. They're making sure don't miss that their light isn't dying.
Yeah, because you know dying light. You know, you don't want your light to die.
No, you don't want. You know, that's like, you got to stay here.
Light is your belief. Because if you don't have light, are you even human? You know what I mean?
You know.
That's the biggest thing.
And you'll probably turn into the beast.
Or like a night hunter or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Just back and forth. Don't miss trying to force an error from the practice squad defence. Do something. Ooh, there's a little slip there. Right? That player's okay. Some grazed shins and bruised ribs at the end of the night. But you know, you don't die unless you have a few scars.
That's it. The warrior scars.
Is that a goal there from practice squad? I believe it was.
It was? What?
Yes. That was a goal. It was way out.
Nice.
Way out. So 9-5.
Oh, yeah, they might get into the double digits.
Wow. They're really, you know, working 9 till 5 there.
Yeah.
So really see that reflected in the scorelines. 9-5. And look, both teams have put in a great shift, much like people who do work 9 to 5.
Yes. I've got a...
Hammered it, and that's another goal for practice squad into the double digits.
Oh,
10,
they've reached double digits.
5. Ladies and gentlemen, 10-5. That's not 10 goals between them, that's 15 goals.
That's 15 whole goals between them. That's
15
insane.
goals. Practice squad have literally, I think, you'd have to look at shots taken and shots converted. Like if we had an eye in the sky, you could watch the game and look at all the stats.
Yeah.
But the shot completion percentage has to be at least 90%. It's phenomenal. Like only the very best teams have such a great shot percentage conversion rate. It's simply mind-boggling to think about. They must just sit there and do shooting drills. Like honestly, Yeah, you got a question from
Yeah.
the
Oh
chat?
no, we got a comment saying
Comment.
should have a rule that you lose a player every time you kick it out of the field, or
That's a good rule. I like
or
that.
need to spend 5 minutes in the Slenderman Forest.
Oh, I like that. Yes. Yeah, no, that is a good. That is a good rule. Yeah.
No, we
a
got
rule that-
people saying it's a high degree. That's real footy right
That
there.
is real footy. Yeah, that if you're ejecting the ball into the stratosphere, it's a case of that you should be ejecting into the stratosphere
That's it.
yourself.
You gotta get
You
obliterated.
are what you eat.
That's it. Straight into the stratosphere.
Straight into the stratosphere. You know, that's a case of the Artemis 2 wasn't even a space mission. It was a ball from this comp being absolutely launched.
That's it. That was its
Like a
punishment.
space shuttle.
It was a person turned into a space.
It was a
shuttle.
person turned into a... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he kicked the ball out. So.
Kicked the ball out so hard it ruptured a hole in the ozone layer.
That's it.
That's why Australia has a hole in the ozone layer, because of this competition. This competition, it should be a federal offence.
Honestly, break the Geneva Convention.
Exactly. Good passing sounds there. You know the players are really using good technique when you hear a thump as the ball's passed. You know,
It's crazy how much power goes into it.
a bit of a throw there, but giving the ball away immediately. The ball cycled to the keeper. All the best defenders bounce it off the wall into the keeper's position. Semicircle. Great pass. Can he finish? Not this time. But yeah, practice squad. Game's winding up. Practice squad. You know, they've pretty much got this. I think they're showing respect to their opponent now by not, taking their foot off the gas, and they keep playing to the whistle. But don't miss. Have certainly not played badly.
No, not at all.
No, like I think any team could go up against practice squad and have a run for their money. Oh wow, that was a curling effort for miles out, saved by the keeper there.
Clean.
Literally kilometres, acres out of the D there. What can he do with it being pressed by the opposition attacker there? Good talk from the people there.
Yeah, no, this is great. Oh, what was that?
Free kick to practice squad.
Oh, okay.
First time the ref's shown his authority during this game. Direct free kick,
Damn.
but high and wide. Don't know what he was trying to do there, but
trying to get decimated into space.
yes, unfortunately, the picture in his head versus what was reality was a Venn diagram that didn't cross.
We got someone saying, "What's Artemis and why is there two?"
So Artemis 2 was the NASA rocket that just got sent to the moon? Or they were taking photos of something.
It did like a little trip around the moon and came back.
Yeah, so that was the mission that just happened, and Artemis, of course, the Greek god of the hunt.
Oh,
That's I only know that from reading Percy Jackson.
the best.
So,
the best.
guilty as charged.
Oh.
But yeah, so the Greek goddess of the hunt. I believe celibacy as well. Yeah.
I only
Oh
know,
no, sorry, chastity. I think.
I only know my Greek stuff from the God of War. I'm not
God
sure
of War.
about
I haven't played it. I've heard it's an excellent game.
Oh mate, amazing game.
But yeah. Ref blowing his whistle there. What's the infringement now?
What's going on? Maybe a cheeky red card?
The cheeky red card. You're hoping for it, aren't you?
I'm kind of
You want some action. Oh, you've got a hand on the rear there. The players getting very familiar with each other.
Oh, what the heck?
You've got Haroldinho with his hand in the no-no square.
Just really squeezing it.
Yeah.
Digging for goals. What's going on?
Oh, well.
Well, I didn't even...
His hand in the no-no square. They're clearly played very familiar with each other.
Beyond friends.
Very beyond friends. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know, each to their own. Good ball roll there. It's being blocked by the ref.
Oh, that would have been insane. That would have been
simply delicious. Oh, I could have had that in a zinger box and been very happy with my meal. You know what I mean?
I could go for some.
Yeah, I could go for some KFC.
Yeah, you can't put that in my mind.
And they do here open net.
Oh, zigzag.
The player using the calm down hand gesture there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, the calm down. 11-5. The scoreline almost doesn't represent the competition we've had here. I think it's been pretty good from Don't Miss. They've just been, I think this is almost watching the Sidemen charity match and playing against Simon Miniminter, you know, he just puts everything away.
Yeah.
He's just a bit of a secret weapon.
Oh, is that?
And that's full time.
That's full time. Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Wow, I think, what a game. I think you literally had 16 goals. 11 for one side in that game.
That's
no
insane.
shortage of goals.
That
Our
is
highlights
ridiculous.
are going to be an hour long this time.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be a while. They're gonna be longer
And
than
you know,
a day.
you could have us analysing play, but I think the shot conversion rate has to be in the 90s
for sure.
percent
Yeah.
for practice squad.
Yeah, they were insane.
Wow, that is, well, I don't think we've seen quality of like that on here at Goals at Griffith. It was, just harrowing almost. Like,
It
really
was.
Yeah, it was like an animal to the slaughterhouse almost, just being, they're so cutthroat.
Just a volatile at night time.
A volatile at night in Dying
Yeah.
Light. And just like that, we're going to show you some highlights. And we'll be back in 2 hours. I'm kidding.
Longer than the game itself.
Back in 2 hours. We're seeing slow-mo replays, minute-by-minute replays of every goal almost everything. But no, we love to see high-scoring games because it keeps our viewers interested.
Yes, exactly.
Goal there.
Some beautiful goals as well.
And I've even forgotten which goals which. There's so many.
There's just too many.
There's so many. Well, you know, we're called Goals at Griffith for a reason. Because there's a lot of goals. And it's happening where? River. You know what I mean? That was a great effort from right out there.
Oh, and another beautiful block.
So, wow. Yeah, we've really seen, and there was that goal just right at the end there. Amazing. Just practice squad. They're not practicing.
No.
They're winning.
Goal
That's what
scoring.
they're doing.
That's
Goal
it.
scoring.
Yep.
We should change their name to Lethal Finishers.
Lethal finishes.
Clinical
that's
up front. They could perform an open heart surgery right now with how clinical they were.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. Like, it's that brain surgeon 400 to $1 million a year. Like,
the money,
you know, that's how clinical they were. Karim Benzema, Real Madrid-esque.
Don't know what that means.
Oh, that's fine. He's a French forward who used to play for Real Madrid. But yeah, we're gonna cross now. No, we're not crossing now. In a little bit, I'm, you know,
too excited.
I'm, you know, hold thy horse.
Hold thy horse.
Hold thy horse. But yeah, how did you view that?
That was an incredible game. I could not believe that. It was just hammering back and forth. And again, it's as you said, none of them didn't play bad.
No,
It's just
no,
they were
not
just
at all,
they were
not at
both
all.
vicious. But
Vicious, like a German Shepherd with a 10-pound steak. Just
that's it.
devouring it, vicious.
It's like
lethal,
the scout regiment
animalistic.
with the Titan. Absolutely crazy.
Right, and now we're crossing to an interview
Now.
right now.
Hey, thank you, Jayden and Sebastien. I'm here at Nathan with one of the refs, Chris. Chris, how long have you been a ref for?
Yeah, I've been refereeing for the last several decades, and I've been refereeing here at Griffith for about 12 or 13 years. So, yeah.
Wow, that's a long time. How many games has that like been reffing at Griffith?
Yeah, probably close to 3,000 games at Griffith, and altogether, because 11-a-side is the main sort of football I do outdoors, so probably over 8,000 to 8,500 games over the last couple of decades. So,
Wow, that is a lot of games. What's one of the hardest things about being a ref in such a fast-paced sport?
Probably the most difficult thing about being a referee is referee abuse. So you've got to have the right sort of mental attitude and emotional attitude, because abuse, unfortunately, is a major part of football. So, for instance, not just Australia, but Australian statistics are first and second year referees in Australia, and that includes mature referees as well, because often players who've finished their career will start refereeing in their 30s and 40s. So including mature players, we lose 82% of referees in the first or second year, and the primary reason on their exit is that it is because of abuse from players, coaches and other people. So it's a big problem in football. So being able to deal with that is something that you've got to have the right attitude to be able to do it, and a lot of people, it's too difficult.
Yeah, wow, that's hard to hear. Chris, we love that you're still here refereeing at Griffith, making the games go. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for the interview today. But it's been great to meet you and get to know you and see all your experience here. And we hope to see more of you in our broadcasts in the future.
Refereeing is very close to playing football, so that's why I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Chris. Back to you guys at the studio.
Wow, it really is people like Chris who, make this comp happen. And, Chris was a ref for me as well, and like when we won it, and it really is a case of the ref does get so much stick. But yeah, nearly, so like 8,000, like just thousands and thousands of games that, yeah, you must have seen it all.
That's
really,
insane.
that's like, we were here listening to that interview being like.
Yeah, we could not believe it. We're like the full. Like that. All right, yes. Yeah. Well, that's it for Game 2 and our show tonight. We'll be back next week with another episode, Goals at Griffith.
Exactly. And the coverage of Griffith Social Sports five-a-side soccer competition live from the Nathan campus has been brought to you by the students of Griffith Film School. So, I believe, thank you for watching and good night.
Good luck and good night.
See you next time. Yeah, you were like doing that and I was...